Hey
Hello!
guys! Welcome to another episode of Keeping Up with the Lopezes.
On today's adventure, we're doing an idea from our dear Delaney.
Yeah, so I'm sure you guys have seen those videos where somebody in the couple chooses like a few options and then they hand them to their partner to choose, and whichever they choose is what they do that day. So I have come up with a place to eat, an activity, and a few other things. And so I'm going to present the choices to Christian, and he's going to pick. And whatever he picks is what we're going to do.
I am very excited. Also, I'm rocking the Roosevelt from the Denver Fan Expo. Keeping up with continuity, the lore of Keeping Up with the Lopezes.
So I will tell you all that these are options that we have either not done at all or haven't done in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
So we're trying to just keep it new, you know? So
yeah.
Come with us on this date.
Come along.
Come along, join the ride with Delaney and Christian by your side. From coast to coast, we explore. Every day's an adventure, who could ask for more? Keeping up with the Lopezes, life's an open road. Keeping up with the Lopezes, every story, every episode.
Alright guys, our first two choices are these. We shall see which Christian picks.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Tokyo Joe's?
Yep, your other option was BJ's because we've never been there.
What? I guess we're headed to Tokyo Joe's.
Yep. Okay, we are in the car, but I have one choice for Christian to make as we drive over there, so.
Okay. 80s?
You were listening to 80s music on the way to Springs.
What? Heck yeah.
Alrighty.
Here we are at Tokyo Joe's Healthy Asian Kitchen, and we're gonna have ourselves some Japanese bowls. So yeah. Fun fact: this is Delaney's first time at a Tokyo Joe's, so we'll get to hear her thoughts and review afterwards. So that's pretty cool. Here we are inside of the restaurant. Looks pretty cool. It's a typical Tokyo Joe's. Typical. My childhood was typical. Speaking of Dr. Evil, I like how this place has Dr. Evil style chairs, like a James Bond villain. Classic. So here is our food. I got a build-your-own bowl, if I can get in there. Look at that. I got some dark chicken and some chips on top and some noodles and broccoli. And then my wife got a teriyaki bowl. And
this
then
is the
crunch sushi. Yeah. All right, so this is Delaney's first time trying Tokyo Joe's. And so let's see her take her first bite. Yeah.
I'm also trying to feed our baby at the same time.
She is a woman of many trade.
This looks similar to teriyaki bowl.
Yeah. So we just finished with Tokyo Joe's. Very good, very good. What did you think, Delaney?
10 out of 10. I'd come back.
Yes, love Tokyo Joe's. Always a good time. We're on to the next adventure.
We have eaten Tokyo Joe's. So that was Christian's first choice.
Yeah.
And if you guys are wondering,
What's the next one?
I am in the back seat with our daughter. So if you're wondering where I'm at. Anyway, alright, so I'm going to show you guys his next choices. And then Christian shall pick.
Pioneer Museum? What?
Your
That
other
is the most... What's the other one?
Natural History Museum.
Natural Pioneer Museum. Let's do it. That is the most random thing ever. I love it.
I told you, it was something we haven't done before. So I've never been to this place. Christian's never been to this place. But we're going to go check it out. And I believe it's free? Question mark? So we love
We're gonna learn about the pioneers.
love a free date event, you know?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you guys there.
Let's go. So we are now here at the Colorado Springs Pioneer Museum. And this place is a lot different than expected. I thought they were learning about pioneers, like the settlers. But it's about the history of Colorado Springs. So this is the lobby. This is the lobby of the Pioneer History Museum. And yeah, it's kind of a cool lobby. Already found some really cool stuff. So here is Charles Craig. He was an artist and he lived in Colorado Springs for 50 years in the 1880s. And these are some of his drawings. So autumn and ivy wood. That's cool. And then there's some old pictures of Pikes Peak in Colorado Springs. There's the postcard of Charles Craig sent to his wife. And in Albuquerque, oh no, not Albuquerque, Isleta, New Mexico. And this is all about Charles Craig. He was a famous artist, and that's really cool. The next exhibit is The Story of Us in the Pikes Peak region. It says, welcome to the Story of Us, the Pikes Peak region A to Z, an exhibit that seeks to collect and share stories that broaden our understandings of who we are as a community. This exhibit uses artifacts, photographs, and oral histories to explore what is most unique about us and how we differ from any other city in the United States. Taken separately, each story within our A to Z framework is interesting, provocative, and/or anecdotal. Understood as a whole, these stories demonstrate the complex processes that has shaped our region over time. Ooh, and they even have a spot about the man of 1,000 faces, Lon Chaney, Phantom of the Opera. Born and raised in Colorado Springs, Chaney's acting skills were shaped by his difficult childhood and creative inclinations. Or perhaps you have ever heard the stories of the cataclysmic grasshopper plagues of the late 19th century. So, ooh, and even some Nikola Tesla stuff too. So let's go inside. This is the Antlers Hotel. This is A. So the Antlers Hotel is a historic hotel in Colorado Springs, and it went through 3 different versions. The original one burned down, and it was built by General William Jackson, and it was known because the lobby had huge antlers, and apparently it was really fancy. And then they opened it again. And then it went out, the second version went out of business, and then they opened it again the third time. So the one that's currently in Colorado Springs is the 3rd iteration, but look at the old silverware that they have here. That's really cool. This talks about how Tesla came to Colorado Springs he was into making telephones. He didn't invent the telephone, but sending messages, and he used Pikes Peak for his research to try to send a message to Paris. Really cool. There's a Tesla coil, and apparently the first Tesla plant was actually opened in Telluride, Colorado. So that's really cool. Tesla is a massive company today. Old camera. that was filmed at, that took pictures of the Standing Rock at Garden of the Gods. That's cool. We've been there before, so yeah. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Here's some old water skis from back in the day. That's cool. This giant mast belonged to the USS Colorado. Holy guacamole. That's crazy. And this is all about the USS Colorado right here. It was a battleship. Yeah, ooh. So probably the most famous resident from Colorado Springs is Mr. Lon Chaney, who is probably the most popular, famous silent film star. He was in The Hunchback of Notre Dame and The Phantom of the Opera. Pretty much documents his life here about how he grew up around a deaf family, and that's where he kind of developed his skill as a silent performer. And he would do skits and stuff where his parents were deaf. And so he later, he helped his family. I think one of his sisters was sick, it said, and he later helped his family through his acting in like vaudeville and stuff. But this is a dedication to Mr. Chaney. There's London After Midnight right there. And then there's some normal pictures. They're playing The Phantom of the Opera right now. So very fascinating. These belong to him. They were what they would use to see the stage back in the day. And that's kind of cool. There's a pamphlet for the grand opening of something there. So that's cool. There's a bunch of random stuff in here. There's a kitchen with a menu there. Oh, Vallejos. And then here's some manure, I believe. Oh no, that's not manure. That is locust. Oh yeah, there was a natural disaster that happened with locusts back in the day. That's cool. Ooh, here's a Medal of Honor winners. Look at all these medals. For Floyd K. Landstorm. I guess he was an American hero, but he grew up here. That's cool. Of course, the main thing Colorado Springs is known for is the Olympics. Yeah, the Olympic Training Center is here, and also the Olympic, where headquarters, the Olympic headquarters, pretty much. And yeah, it's known as the Olympic City. The Manitou Incline was once illegal. Delaney might like this room. This room is women's rights.
Not so much women's rights, but women expressing creativity in the arts. So
Ooh.
everything in here is painted, created, made by a woman.
That's incredible, Cuddle Muffin.
See, figure, I don't think women were as present in the arts as men were back in the day.
That's true.
But now,
That's true.
Of course now, right? But
Yeah.
back in the day, it wasn't as...
So here's the whole room. Different stuff. Different points to be made. I really, really dig this painting from 1955.
You want to know what it's called?
What's it called?
Untitled.
Wow. I get it. This probably has so much germs in it. A hand-stitched painting or drawing, art of Colorado Springs, the Pikes Peak region. But this lady stitched it between 1976 and 1981.
Look, there's a Cheyenne Mountain.
Yeah. It was a much simpler time then, I'm sure.
The Broadmoor, I'm guessing?
Oh, yeah. The Broadmoor. Broadmoor is very fancy.
Here we are right here in the museum.
Uh-huh. This is cool. Art. There's Garden of the Gods. There's this young woman enjoying a boat. And then some lady who is debating putting on makeup and going into work that day. And then just, ooh, I like stuff like this. Right here. Mountains. Now that's cool. That looks like Westcliff, maybe. That's kind of cool. Cool. Here is a really retro old George Washington costume for a young lad. 1909. It belonged to young Proctor Nicholas. He lived in Manitou Springs. Became an engineer and test pilot. But this was his, I guess. I guess he liked to dress up like George Washington. More stuff. It is the 250th anniversary of America. So, stuff supporting America. What do you have to say about America?
It's a great place to live. We were blessed.
And it's 250 years.
Happy birthday, America.
An old settler, General William Jackson, talking about his experience along the Arkansas in riding around in a covered wagon around Pikes Peak and stuff. So, and then visiting Garden of the Gods, and yeah, this was him. Circa 1900. Wow, look at this, 1871. Gotta love Colorado Springs. It's a very unique city. Usually when you think of Colorado, you think of Denver or, the mountains. Colorado Springs is kind of its own unique little thing. Very conservative, but also very out there too, so interesting place. Ooh, there's an old mug. Yes, Ellie. Wow. Ooh, here's some Colorado Springs Company, some old papers here. The Colorado Springs Gazette. That's pretty neat. There's an old piece of wood and a old case, like a doctor's medicine case. That's cool. I love stuff like this.
It's an Opera House velvet coat.
Ooh, if we were to go to the Opera House, we would wear that. Well, Delaney would. I don't know if it's for a man or a woman. I'm assuming a woman. All the cool old stuff in here. Like, seriously. An old resolution? I think that's a death mask, babe.
Oh. Oh, yep. Death Mask of Winfield Scott Stratton. Okay.
Look how thin their face is, though. That's a thin face. It already kind of looks like a skeleton.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have been already really sick.
He might have been old.
Yeah.
Oh,
He was crippled.
He died at 52.
That was a 52-year-old man there. He was Cripple Creek's first millionaire. Wow. There's some really cool stuff here. Look at this. Look at the history. What is this, to keep in touch with people, Yeah. Super cool. This resolution. Yeah. This is fascinating. Right here is some puppets representing historical figures in the Pikes Peak region. A lot of history here. Here's an old nurse cap from back in the day. And then for the Air Force right here. And an old cash register, wooden cash register. So, The highest thing on here is $1. So that's fascinating. Oh yeah, the black pilots. Remember I showed you that movie? Red Tails?
Oh, yeah.
It's a George Lucas movie. So there's Tuskegee Airmen here?
Yeah, there's a jacket right there.
Wow.
And then the corresponding word thing or description.
There is a mock representation of the jail in Colorado Springs. And then the movie Black Klansman was actually, I think it takes place here. I don't know if it was filmed here, but yeah. Some interesting stuff. Some ties. Okay, here's a picture of the Opera House, Pikes Peak Center. Just look at the architecture of this place. On the second floor, we're on the second floor now. We took this old-timey elevator to get up here. And yeah, really, really cool. Really cool. Oh yeah, here's this, like the history of tattooing in Colorado Springs. These old tattoos are very fascinating. Very fascinating. So according to that placard, tattooing boomed in Colorado Springs. It became a big deal here because of the military presence. Different famous tattooers in the tattooing community in Colorado Springs. Very cool. These are what they used. The old tattoo guns. I have quite a bit of tattoos myself, and I can't imagine using this archaic looking equipment. Very interesting. Wow. Might be my favorite so far. It is an old courtroom. Look at this. That's where the jury would sit. There's the judge. Yes. This is amazing. Look at the distinguished architecture in here. Beautiful, beautiful. In an old room of like cough medicine and cigarettes and stuff from the old-timey days. That's cool. Look at these different brands, store brands. That is, yeah, it's like baby George Washington or something. Look at this, wow.
Cathartic tablets, 30 cents.
Oh, look at this old camp. Is it like a camp for sick people? There's an axe in there. A man wasn't a man without his axe back then.
It's a sanitarium.
Oh. Okay. This is like where you'd stay if you had like tuberculosis.
Like Doc Holiday, yep.
Yeah. Look at this really cool room. It's what a checkup room would look like in the old days. Look at all those old books. Teddy Roosevelt. This is the...
outside on porches. Because it says here that open air was the most well-known cure for tuberculosis. So
Wow.
they literally put patients out on porches like this.
This cool old-timey kitchen through this window here. This is a bit of Helen Hunt Jackson. Oh, this is supposed to represent her home that she wrote books in. That's cool. She did poetry and literary circles. These are her books, I'm assuming. That's cool. Very cool. Helen Hunt Jackson.
All right, y'all. I don't know where we left off at. I think
we finished the museum.
Yeah, we finished the museum, and we came to get a little drinkity drink from Seven Brew. Thanks to my sister for introducing us to this place.
I'm gonna try it for the first time. This
Hold
is
on,
my
let me
first time.
switch it. Christian's never had this before,
So,
but we got him a cherry limeade.
Live reaction. That's pretty dang good. It's not as sweet as Sonic's.
Yes.
I like that. Highly recommend it. I'm a fan.
All right, and I got it's called Pink Mermaid. It has watermelon and like 2 other things that I can't remember, but it's really good, and I added a little bit of sweet cream to it. It's bomb. So yeah, we're just
Oh, could I have a sip?
Sure.
Or may I have a sip?
It tastes like a Starburst to me. Pink Starburst. If you know,
It's
you
very
know.
you. I love it.
Anyway, so we're gonna head home. I have one more activity for Christian for us to do at home.
Oh.
So we'll meet you guys back there.
Plenty of activity.
We're back.
We're back home.
So, got home. We have one more choice left for Christians. So, make sure I'm not gonna take it out of my pocket and show you. Here we go. We're gonna turn the camera around. And per usual, we'll show you guys. And he will choose. See, those are the choices. Alrighty. Last choice of the day.
Movie.
Okay.
Oh.
The other one was board game.
Yeah.
So that's how we're gonna end our activity.
Movies.
Our day date is a movie.
Yes.
So, thanks for coming along with us. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And the little tour of the History Museum and Tokyo Joe's and Jesus loves you.
We love you.
And take care.
And God bless. See you next time.
Bye.